Channel warning. This is entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this stuff. They say it doesn't work. Do not attempt. This is just a channel warning. I am not responsible for what happens to you by watching me and following what I do. I choose, therefore I am responsible. Welcome back, YouTube. For those of us that don't have a lot of disposable income, I was out at the range. I did find a lot of this brass. It's 38 special. It's almost chocolate in a way. Most people tell me to throw it away and get rid of it. But I'm going to show you what I do. Now, what I do is been frowned on by everybody and their cousin. They say it messes up with the integrity of the brass and that it could crack and blow up on you at any given time. So take this as you will with a grain of salt. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying this is what I do to save me some money, because I got to work for mine and I really don't have what's referred to as a disposable income. I got 2 car payments, insurance, house, property. You know, I'm mortgaged up to my... You guys know what I'm talking about when I say mortgaged up to your... And I know I'm trying to keep this a family-orientated channel, so I'm trying to keep the swearing to at least a minimum, or at least stop myself when I do. Maybe this will even help me when I'm working with my children, that I don't swear as much in front of them, because it is, you know, it's vulgar. It doesn't show a sign of either intelligence or lack of intelligence. What it shows is that, you know, the guy you're talking to is an idiot. So I'm going to try to keep the swearing down to a minimum, work on my vocabulary, and talk you folks through what I'm doing here. It's 38 special brass. It is going into my my cheapo tumbler here. My cheapo tumbling system. That is a Canon printer that's been ripped apart, pieced back together. Here's a piece of duct tape over here holding this roller arm into, but you know, it works, it runs. I've done, oh, I can't tell you how much brass to this thing, using the same material that I do here use, which is Repti sand. I know it's not corncob media, it's not black walnut. If you feel better using that, use that. But this is Repti sand. And I'm going to work on my shine. I'm going to show you how I'm going to work on my shine here for my brass. Okay. I'm going to use a chemical called Brasso. I know it's ammoniated. You're not supposed to use it. But here's my thing. Okay. Proven time and time again, well over 3,000, 4,000 rounds I have here, that I have reloaded, that I have shot, that I have looked at, that, watch, folks, this is what I'm putting in here. It's not like I'm loading it down and turning everything into a paste. A couple little drops like that. That's it. Just a few drops. It's not that I'm turning anything into a paste. Soaking it in ammonia, weighing it down in ammonia, slapping on the Brasso until it shines. Yes, I'm mixing it with a little bit of my media. It's in there. It's in clumps. But you know, again, there's that chocolate brass I was showing you. some more of it. I actually left this out there for a few days so it would take on those characteristics. I'm doing a few rounds here today. Not a whole lot in the way of 38 special. I guess I could add 2, because I do have some that need it. Some others up here. Oh, it's in. Okay. Everything, you know, is recycled. I use this 38 special. It's uncleaned. Oh, there might be some. What is that? It might be 270. But this is mainly all 38 special. Hasn't been cleaned, hasn't been tumbled. Putting it in with my sand. I can show you guys that, you know, it doesn't hurt. Okay. Granted, it doesn't do a super sparkly high shine, but it does alright. Now it'll tumble for about 2 hours, maybe even 3, depending. My kid's got a basketball game today, so it'll probably tumble for 3 hours. When I come back, we'll filter through and I'll show you the results. I may hook these 2 videos together. I may burn them as 2 different videos. I'm not used to working with the YouTube and the photo editing or the editing on the channels. I will try and maybe get these 2 videos hooked together where I've started to tumble on my 38 special. Some of it's chocolate, and then when we get back, I'll try to cut another one. As I promised, I'm back. This has been running for about 2 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. And pull it off the tumbler. Move it over to my workstation over there. A lot of beef about that. I didn't tumble in sand the last time. Trying to keep everything in view of the camera. Sorry about the shaky. Of course, I'm my own mechanic also. Let me get my parting utensils here. Like I said, none of this is going to be like 100%, or like Daddy went to the grocery store and spent a couple $100 on new brand. Again, since dirt is dirty, get up there, you little bastard easel of mine. There we go. I'll try to follow everything I say. I mutter off screen. I mutter off camera. Nothing personal. More simply because I'm trying to ease out on the cursing and swearing. I think there's too much of that going on, and with that I feel there's a disrespect for both adults and parents when the kids pick it up. So that's my own there. Like I said, I'm trying to ease back on the swearing. You might have not heard me muttering off camera. But this is some of that chocolate brass I had earlier. You can still see some of it. Kind of got a brown tinge to it. But I'll take it in, wash it off. It's all 38 special. You know, once I wash it off and get more of the sand off it. I think that was one of the worst ones. But even it came out alright. I mean, it's not 100% brand new perfect, but it works for me. Like I said, I culminate a 2-hour tumble in sand. Show y'all what it looks like right after the tumble in the sand. Now granted, it may need a wash and a rinse, but that's another day. Have fun. I'll get that washed and rinsed and shoot it and try to loop all 3 of those videos together.